Hello, Cassie Brown here. I am thrilled to welcome you to the Brace for Impact podcast. I've been incredibly blessed to work with and coach some of the top entrepreneurs, CEOs, and marketers in the industry. And do you know the one thing that they all had in common? They didn't wait for the perfect time, but hit the ground running. They learned to see opportunity in motion and just leap. I created this podcast to help other entrepreneurs own their calling, expand their influence, get uncomfortable, embrace the growth of the journey to leave an impact on the world around them. For those who are ready to stop playing it small, to pick up the mantle of contribution that our clients in the world so desperately need. If that's you, then get ready to brace for impact as I share with you the top strategies, real truths, and hacks to crash through the obstacles and arrive in alignment of integrity, impact, and income. It's time to initiate the ripple effect of change. Hey guys, Cassie Brown here, and I just wanted to hop on real quick and talk about what I just did as a bonus training and share kind of what happened as a result of just a simple, imperfect action, aha type of moment in helping someone be able to achieve one small little goal. And that one small little idea that sparked a new lead magnet for me, a new mini course, a new Upsale, and Masterclass that I literally just got done recording completely all on the fly. I even just shared, a quick social media post, who wants to join the live training, and it was really well received. So I wanted to kind of also do a little bit behind the scenes here on the podcast just to catch you guys up as well. So let me kind of share a little bit of the pre-frame and how this all came about. I had done a 4-part series presentation in a coaching group, and the last part was just a brief overview of how you can leverage ManyChat and messenger bots in the nurturing of your clients, and how you can create that relationship, deliver lead magnets, deliver value, and just have that personal touch, that conversation outside of offer, like hard selling. And because the biggest thing is that you just never know when you come into contact with someone, whether it could be 2 minutes, 2 months, 2 weeks, or 2 years, that they transition from lead to buyer. So the more opportunities that we can get to nurture that relationship, the better. And with 80 to 90% open rates at times, chat bots are leading the charge in nurturing. But it's, I guess I need to take a little bit of time and just preface, it's not the one and only avenue to be able to do this. It's just the one that we'll be talking about today for this particular example. So it's still important to build your email list, to show up and meet people, to network, to leverage the social media platforms. This is just one strategy that fits into all of them. The long game in marketing is what I'm really passionate about, building authentic, really just integrity-based long-term relationships with everyone, whether it's our peers, our potential clients, our current clients, our fans, our community. Relationships are huge, and it's an investment. So if you always lead with value, you'll never, ever, ever go wrong. But that's where chatbots fits into this conversation, because I was just introducing it as one more avenue that they could leverage, not only for automation, but to continue that relationship. So my aha moment came at the end of this presentation. I could kind of see their eyes glazed over a little bit, where it's just pure intimidation of a new tech. These particular entrepreneurs were solopreneurs bootstrapping their business. So, any type of additional learning curve or even monthly subscription just is going to put, it's not going to be, given much importance right now. It's going to be set back on that someday shelf. And I really wanted to encourage them just to play around with the platform. So as a bonus, I told them, I had already created a small little homework series sequence within ManyChat to get them familiar with how the program and how the ManyChat platform worked and to interact with it themselves. And I told them that, sort of like an Easter egg type of deal, that I would give them a bonus training once they got to a certain point in the homework. So they unlocked the ManyChat bonus training, and my whole goal with it was just to take them through a simple 5-day series that each day they would just do one small little thing to build their chatbot. And this is like so incredibly simple. Like literally the first one for the first day's mission was to create their free ManyChat account. That's it. Not even 5 minutes. Days 2 mission, the video was 7 minutes. Days 3, I think was, actually no, day 2's mission, the video was only like 3 minutes, and then the next 2 days were 7. The 5th day ended up being 15 minutes long, but that was because it was a full recap and overview of strategy and a walkthrough of the sequence that they themselves just went through, and a deeper dive in understanding sequences, tags, and broadcasts. So essentially, I mean, not even 40 minutes probably of training, and they have a larger understanding of ManyChat and not being intimidated by the tech. But what I realized, what the funnest thing in me realizing that is how simple you can make a success path for somebody. And what I had created was belief. It wasn't just that I wanted them to create their own chatbot. I wanted them to have the belief that they could create their own chatbot. And in doing that, with that being my goal, belief was the first domino that had to fall. And if belief was the first domino that had to fall, it made me look at things in a really simplistic way. What's the first small little win that I could give them, and they know and understand, not only can I do it, but it's not going to take me forever to do it. And that was with day 1, creating their ManyChat account for free. Less than 5 minutes, they had their win. And I just felt like it gave me such freedom to be able to create the next days and the next series. And so much so that I just did a masterclass that taught the whole strategy behind it. And in the big scheme of things, we all teach something different, right? We all have a success path. We all have, the current pain, or what people will refer to as like the hell that they're at, or the reality, the uncomfortable reality. And on the other end of that success path is the desired outcome, where they want to go, right? So everyone has a starting point A, and they want to get to desired outcome, finishing point B. So for me, my starting point was they did not have a chatbot. The end point that I wanted them to get to is they did have a chatbot. And as simple as it needed to be, and for them to start on that path, the first domino that needed to fall was the belief that they could do it, and that I was going to help them and simplify it, not waste their time, but give them an incredible tool and skill set that they could use in marketing their business. So within the masterclass and breaking down the strategy, and mainly what I wanted to share with you guys today, is that our biggest job before anything that we do is to knock over that first domino of belief. And if we do that and we do it well, everything else will fall into place. They have to believe that they can complete the outcome with your guidance. And we want them to have that belief internally in themselves, externally in us, and also through the process. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope it was helpful. If you would like information on this particular chatbot lead magnet that I created and the full behind the scenes masterclass breakdown of the strategy and how it was created, definitely head over to permissiontosoar.com for all of today's resources and also the specific link to get that free mini chatbot course and an opportunity to take a look at behind the scenes of how it was done. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. I hope you've received value, encouragement, and exactly what you need to help keep you in momentum to grow and impact the world around you. Big or small, we all make a difference. Thanks also for subscribing, downloading, and leaving a review. This helps us reach others who need this message in their life. If you know anyone who would benefit from this podcast, please share so you and I can help more people boldly step into purpose. It is my heart's mission to help and encourage others. My internal belief that a rising tide lifts all ships. So much of what we talk about on the podcast is leading with value and building relationships through service. So we've created a collection of resources for you to continue growing, whether you are just getting started or ready to scale your business. Visit amplifymyimpact.com for show notes, downloads, programs, and more information about how to directly work with our team to amplify your impact and change the world.